Hi, I'm Glenda, also known as Tweety. Are you looking for a new hobby? Do you love to be outside? Do you like to hike? Well, today I'm going to tell you the basic things you need to get started in birding. Binoculars. You need a pair of binoculars. If you have a pair, they're probably good enough to get started, so don't rush out and buy another one. But if you need binoculars, I love my Vortex Diamondbacks. These are 12 by 50, which means they magnify 12 times and the size of the lens is 50 millimeters. The first thing you do to focus binoculars, of course, take the lens caps off, but is to adjust the barrels to your eyes. So hold them up and get them comfortable in your eye socket or on your eyes so that you only see one circle. The next thing you want to do is, if you're wearing glasses, leave the cap in. If you don't wear glasses, you can rotate them out. That allows you to put them into your eye socket, reducing the amount of light that comes in the side. But with glasses, just let them in. Now, to focus them for the first time, you're going to make sure the diopter is lined up at 0, which is the fine focus on one of the lenses themselves. The focus barrel is the wider focus. So look at something at a certain distance, adjust your focus wheel to get it into focus. You can close one side and focus it, and then cover the other side and see if it's still in focus. Once you get it pretty good, you can use the diopter to do some fine tuning. So once you get it all focused in, you're good to go. There are a couple apps I've downloaded on my phone that I find very helpful, and I use them all the time when I go birding. The first one is the Audubon App, which helps you identify what birds. The thing that I like the most, there's a lot of possibilities in here, but what I like the most is to click the identify a bird, and then you select from these different categories. You can pick what size the bird is. So we have a robin-sized bird that we see. Colors. Okay, it's yellow, black. All right. You can hit what type of bird it is. Is it a perching bird, an owl, a hawk? Different categories. This is a perching bird in a tree, and it will give you the possibilities in your area. And then you can hit see all, and you can scroll through them to see and try and eliminate or identify which birds you see. So let's pretend that it looks like a common yellowthroat, and we can click on that. You can click on the picture and scroll through all the pictures they have. Some will be male, female, juvenile. If they're mating or in breeding season, there are different colors sometimes, and you can see what photos they have. You can close that and then scroll down here. It gives you descriptions. There are vocalizations that you can listen to, and the range, where they live and migrate, and if they're common or uncommon. So it gives you a lot of information. Once you identify your bird, aha, this is it, you click add a sighting, and you put your location, and it will track your light lists for you and your sightings for you. If you want to check if this bird's been seen in that area, you can click sightings, and it will show you. And if you go back, I think that's my bird, but not quite. It didn't have that white bar across the head there. So I'm going to click similar, and it will bring up other birds that are similar to that. So it really helps you hone in and try and identify that bird, especially when you're just starting. So this is a great app. I love this app. I use it all the time. The other app I really like is Merlin. This is by Cornell, and you can go in and download this to your phone. You hit sound ID, the microphone, and it will listen for birds in the area and tell you what bird that is that's vocalizing. Okay, so it just identified a great-tailed grackle. So then you can, and then sometimes I'll look at my Audubon app for that bird, specific bird, and see if that helps me identify. This isn't always totally accurate, so I don't rely on this to count a bird as identified just because Merlin pulled it up. Okay, now you're ready to go birding. You've got your binoculars, you practice with them, they're in focus, and you practice focusing them, and you've got your apps on your phone. So when you go out, you want to just look with your eyes first, and when you see a bird, you follow it, it lands, you want to focus your eyes on the bird and track it. So you don't move your eyes off of it, you raise your binoculars to your eyes, and the bird should be right within that frame or very close to that frame. So as you're looking at the bird, you just want to get a couple reference points. So if you're not totally right on it, you're like, oh, there's that branch. It's to the left of that branch. So you can find it easily. That was a tip I got from a guide on a bird tour, and it has helped me tremendously. Okay, I'm a tactile person, so I have to have books. So I have two books. I have this National Geographic book, which is drawings, and it shows all the different stages that bird could look like. So it's very helpful. And I also have a National Audubon Field Guide, which is photographs. So I really like this, and then it gives you a lot of the information in the back. All right, I'm going to put links below so that you can find all the reference tools that I mentioned today, the apps and the books and everything for you for easy reference. And if you like this video, please hit check like, subscribe, and share it with your friends who might want to go birding with you. All right, we'll see you out there.